Porsha's like, and we go to this white party. And then she goes, literally just a bunch of white people everywhere.
I brought the flavor. I
brought the pepper and all this salt. It would have been rude if I didn't answer. It's like, no, it was rude that you did answer. You should have said, excuse me. It's not that hard to be like, oh, shoot, sorry, Luann. Let's get back to this in a moment. I need to answer this. This is important. That would have been like totally acceptable. But Vicki lives in her own world. She's a Karen, and Karens don't care.
What is a squirrel?
Okay, I could be wrong. Maybe it's one of those squirrels that go like this and they fly. Just pictures. In a car. It has a sunroof. The man is laying on top of the car with his hanging down the sunroof, and the woman is doing her thing from inside the car. I bet you I have this all wrong. I bet you it's not even called a squirrel.
Jamie, that is some up shit.
Ooh, what lip gloss is that?
It was sent to me. It's L'Oreal Plump Ambition. I don't know. They sent it to me and I love it. The color is so beautiful. It's worth it.
Okay. Ooh, it's worth it. That's the color. Mm-hmm. Does it give you a little tingle on the lips? Like, does it? And I'm not talking down there, Katie. Don't be using it down there.
I'm like, excuse me.
Which lips?
Mama needs a little help these days.
Why is there glitter down here?
Matt's going to be like, have you been wearing stripper underwear? Why is it glittery?
Yes, don't judge me.
Yes.
Oh, God, I do love a plumping lip gloss. I love like the feel that it gives. Some of those motherfuckers burn though.
Okay, the Polite Society one. Polite Society, I love all their stuff. That's my other lip gloss right here is Polite Society. They sent me their new plumping one. I did one swipe. I had to wipe it off. It burned so much. My daughter was like, oh, it's not that bad. My daughter put it on. She was like, holy and her lips got huge. Huge. I was like, you look like you just like sucked a bottle or something, like, oh my God. It was so
don't tell
wild.
this white girl with little lips because I will go put that shit on because
works.
I'm going to go get a touch up on my lip filler tomorrow.
Oh, nice. What kind of filler do you get?
I'm excited. Ooh, I'll have to report back to you. I forgot the name of it, but I love my injector. She uses the really hydrating, subtle, soft one, if that even makes sense. She's like, I think this would be best for you. Because I told her, I just want a teeny tiny little natural boost. And she's like, she loves this particular product because it's very hydrating to your lips as well. So I'll report back to you because I'm going in.
I want to know.
I'm going to ask her if I need a refresh. It was about a year ago when I first did it. So I may or may not do it. But if she thinks I need a little refresh, I'm going to. But I'll report back to you.
Yeah.
And as far as lip gloss, I'm wearing my usual Pat McGrath Labs. And the color I'm wearing today, I have 3 of these babies. What is it? Oh, Divine Rose. This is a really great, it's not like super dark. I know I'm looking at myself. It's like a kind of like a natural, like mauve-y pink color.
I love it. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love
These are
Pat
my
McGrath,
go-tos.
though.
I do too. These are hands down my favorite lip glosses. Like they're just, they're divine. Just like Divine Rose. Ew. Okay, let's talk about Girls Trip. All right, there's a lot to talk about. And like I just said, you and I just got done recording our recap for Atlanta. And I was saying that the first thing that I noticed watching this latest episode of Girls Trip was that it's so much more dynamic and entertaining because it's probably because it's not being hosted by Vicki Gunvalson.
100,000%.
Right? It was noticeable that let Kyle Richards be in charge of it and let these other women shine. It makes for a much more entertaining episode than when the freaking bunko party. Anything that Vicki does, it's just not going to be entertaining. It's just not.
It just felt, it feels like you're going from a nursing home to like a really chic party in Beverly Hills. It just has it's upgraded, and Kyle does her parties right and invites the right people and has the right decor. And I mean, you got a little bit of Beverly Hills drama. You got Mauricio in there, and then you got a little bit of Beverly Hills nostalgia, which I appreciated. And you got drama from the other ladies. It was a perfect episode. for them.
It was really a perfect episode. And the first laugh that I had was when Kyle was talking to Camille Grammer. She's like, oh my God, they had our, season 1 outfits on. And I had these disgusting shoes and this stupid dress with the one shoulder strap or whatever. And Camille goes, oh, like what I'm wearing right now? And it pans to Camille and she is wearing, it was very like reminiscent of like old housewives, like one shoulder. And Kyle's like, oh, wow. Yeah. She goes, well, but it looks good on her. I hated Camille's dress. I love that Camille called it out and had a sense of humor about it, but I didn't like that dress.
No, Camille's gorgeous too.
She is.
And she's always been beautiful. I think I've met her a few times and she's fantastic. And she's just as quick and witty in person as she is or was on the show. I love her. I love the speech she made. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was just like housewifery. I wrote a speech. Let me stand up and be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Perfect housewifery.
Love it. Take it. Because you've got to take the moments when they come. Now, when you met Camille Grammer, was she pernicious by any chance?
No, but she was telling me what I needed to do to succeed. And I took it as like big sister advice. I did.
That.
I did. Yeah.
Well, listen, love or hate Camille Grammer, she was iconic on that show.
Yes.
I mean, and it just, some of the most cringy and awkward scenes are because Camille Grammer was married to Kelsey fuck-ass Grammer.
Ew, I hate him.
I hate him with a passion. And what he did to her and how he did it. But just even when they flash back to a scene when, he comes home from a trip and the kids are hugging him and she's like, can I get a little sugar? And he's like, yeah, sure. Like all the while he's got some chick living in a condo in New York. I remember those days. I can never forget how awkward their relationship was. It was about to meet its demise. And that was,
it's secondhand embarrassment. But on Beverly Hills, if we're being nostalgic, we have seen some pretty terrible relationships.
Taylor Armstrong.
That was one of the saddest episodes I've ever seen,
Awful.
And oh God, we've seen pretty bad relationships.
Yeah, like there's been some really, really bad ones. That one was the pinnacle of bad, obviously. Yeah. And it was horrible because back then I think the women sort of kind of shamed her.
Yeah.
After it came out that like she's potentially in a domestic, like a DV situation. And it was just like, oh gosh, I hope those women have progressed since then. That was super hard to watch when you look back on it. I died. I just reposted this clip because I died. Portia's like, and we go to this white party. And then she goes, literally just a bunch of white people everywhere.
I brought the flavor. I
brought the pepper and all this salt. And do you know what I thought of, Katie? Is that freaking TikTok that shows a bunch of white people in white ass spaces and they're like on a conveyor belt and it's like, and the crackers pile onto the conveyor belt and go up the conveyor belt.
It's the audio from that show How It's Made on the Science Channel.
Yes, it's genius. It was so funny because they literally pan across the white party. It's just, there's a white lady, there's a white lady, there's another white lady, and just a sea of white.
I used to say when I was growing up in Atlanta, I was like, I'm a pea in a bowl of rice, and that is it.
This is true. It's such a good way to put it. And I also, speaking of Porsha and Gizelle, I am loving their commentary. And that they get together I could see you and me doing this. If you and me went to a freaking party, there would be a time when we would break off, mingle, whatever. We would lock eyes. We would come together on a couch to be like, bitch, tell me your tea, I'll tell you mine. Like, let's talk our shit. Like, I love that they literally took time at the party to be like, well, let's talk about these Salt Lake ladies. And I don't know, is Lisa the bad guy? Because she's like, they literally said she's a piece of shit.
But here's the thing. This is where I don't know yet. I can't make up my mind. Do I like it that Gizelle is like, oh, let me ask you, do you like her? am I like, can you shut it off for like a day? Can you just
Yeah, I
enjoy
understand.
the celebration? You know, we do need some, but like I have continued to say, my producer told me Gizelle clocks in, clocks out. She knows how to work. She asks us what we need her to bring up. So I know she's a puppet and she's good at her job. Don't get me wrong.
Very.
But I'm like, I'm riding the fence here. Is it good or is it bad? I don't know yet.
It could, to your point, and I think it's a very valid point, I think it could creep over into it's too much at this point. Like if we're going to see Gizelle constantly getting in the mix and bringing up people's drama, then it's going to be like, okay, this is too much. At the same time, right now I'm appreciating it because I love her. If it was anybody else, I don't think I'd appreciate it. But hers and Porsha's commentary is so funny and relatable that I'm like, I'm here for it because it's her sticking her nose where it doesn't belong, so to speak, is breeding those moments. And it's allowing her and Porsha to get back in the car and talk more shit. You know, and Giselle's like, well, and the consensus on Vicki Gunvalson is wet mop. Or wet blanket.
Okay, but that I like, the things you notice, right? But Gizelle going up and be like, okay, do you two like each other?
Yeah,
or,
it's a lot.
Like that is a producer being like, hey, we need you to bring this up because we're hyping up the new season of Salt Lake City. So go stir the pot. That I don't like, you know?
I understand that. And I think that if she continues to do it, it's going to be too much.
Yeah.
But for now, maybe it is going to lead us into an ultimate confrontation, you know, between the Salt Lake women that might make for good TV and it might be really good. So I'm leaving room for it to be a good thing, but I can absolutely understand where you're coming from, where it's like, okay, you're clocking in a little too, like let this stuff play out. Like like you said, you're playing producer, you're listening to the producers. And I got to imagine that Gizelle has been praised so often for doing just that by producers that it's in her head like, this is what I do on this show.
That's her
role. Kind of like Tamra Judge.
Totally.
I think Tamra Judge has probably also been praised or she's listened to like maybe she gets gassed up because knowing that this has become her persona. Like people know Tamra as a fiery, goes too far, you know, yell in your face type of woman on this show. And maybe she just feels like that's what I do. I'm going to clock in. I'm going to be that Tamra almost every single time. I think it's the same with Gizelle. Giselle's just like, listen, the producers love that I do this. I get things going. And she even said in her confessionals, she's like, because that's what I do. That's what I enjoy doing, you know? And the way she said it was really funny.
But that's Vicki's downfall in all this.
Yes.
She is reading the comments. Oh, whoop it up. Oh, I got to work. All that stuff. And it's her downfall. Yeah. She's just relying on what she's been praised for. So, you know, I don't know. Let's give it time. Let's see how the next episode is because a lot of the Potomac girls are coming to Atlanta, I saw. So let's just see what happens. But I like Gizelle. I just wish, just enjoy yourself for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Just more kikiing with Porsha and talking shit in the SUV. Like that's what I love. I love the commentary they have about these women and when they get together and they talk their shit. Like it just brings me life. It's like, that's what I would be doing with my best girlfriend, you know, or best, you know, housewife on that show.
Did you think Whitney was doing too much?
Yeah. And here's the thing. I love Whitney on this show. Whitney,
you do?
I don't know. Oh, I am a Whitney stan. And that took a while for me to get there. I love how activated she gets Lisa Barlow. I live for it.
My God. Okay. So we're going to have another Dorit situation. You and I.
That's fine. Totally. And I think everything you're going to say about her is probably going to be valid. But I think she's so necessary on the show because she doesn't take any shit. These women will try to come for her and she will never back down. And sometimes it can be annoying and grating for people because she just goes and goes and she's got that Minnie Mouse voice, you know. And I'm in my healing journey. But I love how activated she gets these women. The moment that she pretended to be Lisa Barlow when they were all like mimicking Lisa Barlow, and she turned around and said, and you'll notice I kept the tags on because I'm going to return all these tomorrow.
Okay, that was good.
So yeah, I actually find Whitney, I don't know if she and I could be friends in real life, maybe not, but I think I really find her necessary on the show.
Well, we'll just have to see. We might have to agree to disagree on that.
That is okay. I still love you and still think you're beautiful and still think that fuck-ass faux
Fake
plant
tree
in the back is beautiful. And I hope the person on YouTube sees me complimenting you.
So Jonathan, or whatever the fuck your name is, fuck you, go fuck yourself. That's what my tree said.
Thank you. And I'm going to keep complimenting my friends so you can get a life, dickhead. But I love that. So we now know that like Luann at a previous BravoCon said that Dorit and Erika were the rudest housewives that she met. And that totally tracks.
And she's not the first person to say that.
Absolutely. It totally tracks. So then, of course, there's like a very icy, hello. And this is what I thought was so funny. So at the white party, Luann's like, oh, well, Kyle, are you going to walk over with me to go see Erika? And Kyle's like, oh yeah, sure. And I love that Luann was feeling so awkward. She tried to make fake conversation as they were headed toward Erika. And she goes, oh yeah, you're going to walk with me. Oh, where's the food? Oh, hey, Erika. And she knew full well they were walking over to talk to Erika. She acts all surprised. She goes, oh, well, where's the food? Oh, hey, Erika.
I just like to say this. I'm going to fly this flag. I am a huge Countess stan. Huge. I know. The hugest. I know. Because I thought she was very delusional looking at her from afar. And then I got to spend some good time with her.
Yes.
And her manager, all these things. Max, he's amazing. She is fucking incredible. And when Vicki sat in the car, she just thinks a spotlight follows her around. It does, Vicki.
Yeah. No, it does.
It do be following her around.
Yes.
You know what's not following you? A spotlight. Luann is fucking got a great personality. She's built an incredible business. Yeah, she sleeps with a lot of dudes and sings and dances on the Eiffel Tower or whatever. You're freaking hilarious. Like she has so much personality. I love her so much. And this interaction with Erika was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. She's like, well, hello, Erika. And Erika goes, hi. It's like, okay, Erika, whatever. Like you are so salty because she called you a bitch. Clearly you are a bitch. And then she walks away and Kyle's like, oh my God, that was so horrible, this and that. So then Luann's like, well, let me call her over again. Erika, come over here. And then Erika comes over and she's like, well, and Erika's like, well, she's like, you've had a lot to say about me in the past. I don't know why you said those things, but can I tell you something? I had a lot going on, okay? I had a lot going on. And it's like, here's the thing. Again, Erika, listen, baby. We know you had a lot going on, but just because you had a lot going on, and Dorit did too, it doesn't make you an asshole. You already were an asshole. And that is probably why you actually were rude to Luann, because you're kind of a dick. You are,
yes.
And Dorit, same. And so it's like she always has an excuse for things and she's always going to deflect and be like, well, I was going through a lot, but it's like, you probably just, and I love that Luann, before they made up, I love that they made up, right? Cool. Squash the beef. I'm always here for it when women can squash the beef. That's ideal scenario. But before they did, and Erika was icy to Luann, Luann's like, well, I guess she is a bitch. She proved me right. It's like, everything about Luann is so
I love her.
Funny. Like, even her, like, feeling herself before she performs. She's like, oh, well, look at these wings. Oh, darling. It's like, she's so enamored with herself.
When she was about to fly in, she's like, oh, I'm backwards. I'm turning. I was dying.
Oh my God. Her long ass flamingo legs, which are beautiful, by the way. Her long ass legs were flailing. They were like, she's like, oh, darling, I'm falling backwards. I'm backwards.
But then when she flew in, I think it was Lisa. Oh no, it was Porsha. She was like, "What's with the bushes?" Oh, she fell into the bush, and I was crying. Oh my God, I love her so much.
I love her so much. And then somebody in the audience, maybe it was Lisa Barlow, somebody was like, "Oh my God, I like the trees. I love the trees." Big bushes. And do you
azaleas.
know? Yes. That was so iconic when she fell into the bushes. It was amazing.
I know.
I want to actually rewatch this episode just for this aspect alone.
Okay.
I loved the way that Teresa, Lisa Barlow, and Porsha were gassing Luann up so hard. And here's the funny thing. She's not the best musician. It's okay. It's very camp. I've been to her live performance before with my best friend Jessie. We had a blast. You don't go there because it's Cardi B, okay?
She's not Celine Dion, bitch.
She's not Celine Dion. What is Celine's? Oh my God, Celine Dion, what's that song she sings? And she's like, fuck, now I'm thinking of Whitney Houston.
My heart will go on.
Yes. And my heart will go on.
You kind of know what you're getting into when you go see Luann perform.
This is true. Yes. Okay, so that's why it's like I find it equally hilarious that they're they're gassing her up. So Lisa's like, "Baby, you were so good. I'm so proud. You've got to be so proud, Luann." And Portia's like, "Oh my God, like you're so good." And Teresa's in the car and she's like, "She, c'est la vie. She, c'est la vie."
I know, she's dancing.
I could do this all day. I could sing it all night. I love it so much. It's like, you don't.
But that's what I love because other
franchises
support other franchises more than your own fucking cast does.
Oh.
You know, like and that's why people are falling in love with Lisa Barlow.
Yes.
Because she's finally away from her cast and she can bloom. I love her.
Yes. I love her on the show. And listen, Lisa Barlow, there's Team Bronwyn and Whitney, and then you got Lisa Barlow and Meredith, and we can argue all day about whose team you're on. But at the same time, I firmly believe that Lisa Barlow made a lot of her own bed, and that's why she gets a lot of the heat from these women. Not every scenario, but yes, to some degree, she has made her own bed. At the same time, she is gassing up another woman when she doesn't have to, by the way. She could be a bitch and be like, "Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God," from one singer to another, she sucks. She doesn't have to be, but she got in the back of that SUV and gassed her up a second time. She's like, "Oh my God, Lisa, you've got to be so proud of yours." Or no, not Lisa, Luann, "You've got to be so proud of yourself." And Luann's like, "Let's look up the video. Who's got the video?"
Here it is.
Yeah. And she's reliving it all over again. And you know what? Let her. The woman flew in on a fucking shoestring and danced with bushes in a fucking diaper. Like, just let her live.
And it made the episode entertaining. So shut the fuck up, Vicki.
Please.
What'd you do? You sat and talked about work again. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Oh, you don't give a shit that she was inducted into the Fuck House Insurance Hall of Fame? You don't care about
who did
that?
she say that to?
She said it to freaking Luann, and Luann's like,
"Oh, that's right.
What is that?" First of all, who admits that they've been inducted to the Insurance Hall of Fame? I was able to, Vicki, I was able to write 20 policies in 2 seconds flat. I broke a world record for insurance. Writing up of the whatever documents.
And even in the episode this week for Orange County, we saw a clip and Shannon's like, "Yeah, I got a renter's insurance." She goes, "Not through Kodo Insurance." This is too good. It's too good. Oh my God.
It's just like, Vicki, the most interesting thing about you in your mind is that you fucking sell insurance. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? Oh my God. And then they're in the van. Mm-hmm. Luann, this would never be me. first of all, Vicki answers the phone. She asks Luann a question. Yeah. Luann answers, and then her fucking phone rings, and she goes, hello? And Luann's like, oh, okay, or not. I guess I won't speak. And then she gets off the phone, and Luann's like, do you really want to, or Teresa's like, do you really want to hear like what she has to say? And she's like, well, I had to answer the phone. It would have been rude if I didn't answer. It's like, no, it was rude that you did answer. You should have said, excuse me. It's not that hard to be like, oh, shoot, sorry, Luann. Let's get back to this in a moment. I need to answer this. This is important. That would have been like totally acceptable. But Vicki lives in her own world. She's a Karen, and Karens don't care. They just do what they have to do, and they don't give a fuck about your feelings. You know, they don't care.
Well, it is kind of vindication for me a little bit, and let me explain. I recently saw a clip where Andy was talking on his radio show saying that the clips from Orange County, they actually cut a lot out because it got so contentious and so screechy and so like vile, right? All these things that the Orange County women were doing. And then other housewives were chiming in like, it was bad. Like, I don't know how to film with them. Like, it was too much. They're annoying. I mean, look at how they're reacting to Vicki. And I was thinking like, thank you. Thank you for saying all of this. It's too much. Like, it is kind of vindication, I got to be honest with you, for me.
It has to be vindication for you. You truly, now that, you know, looking back, hindsight is 2020, you were in an impossible situation. You never would have thrived with those women, but also to a large degree, nobody can thrive with that cast because the cast sucks. They are not a good ensemble. And they're not good alone. They're not good together. It's trash. All of it needs to be completely reworked. So it's kind of less about you. I mean, it was about you because for some reason they were even meaner to you than they are to each other. But, you know, we've addressed that.
I have no idea why.
It's the oddest thing, and it just happens to be that you look nothing like them. But that has nothing to do with it. That can't be. No. But no, you would have never thrived, and hopefully it's vindication for you too. That not that you want to see other people's demise, but at the same time, like they're not thriving
I kind of do
without you.
No, I kind of do.
Thank you. They don't thrive with you. They don't thrive without you. Okay, they just don't.
I feel like I've told you this. Karma is just like tapping me on the back, like, "Hey, girl, we got you."
It really feels like at every turn that's happening. And it's not because you and I are wishing for that to happen. I mean, we are, but it's just happening. You are continuing to be vindicated. You are continuing to be proven that you were not the liar, that you were actually correct about everything you said, and that these women are sort of like self-destructing. They were with you on the cast, but they still are without you on the cast. So what does that tell you? It's them.
Yeah.
It's them. Okay, this actually made me laugh so hard.
Oh my God, tell me.
When they have a flashback of that scene on Salt Lake City when all the women, I think it was probably the finale episode or close to it, when all the women are going around reading like horrible text messages that they sent about each other. Like, it was like horrible shit. It was that stupid, like, let's play a game, you know? So Whitney hands Lisa her phone to read the text message that she received from somebody about Lisa. And Lisa proceeds to read it. And she goes, quote, "A woman has approached us saying she made out with Lisa while jerking off John."
Okay, back up. Logistically, how would that happen? Okay, Let's think about that. Because how do you making out and then your hands just over here doing a lot of work? How do you focus on two things? I can't do two things at once like that.
Absolutely not. No, that didn't happen, by the way, but it's like logistically, like you said, it doesn't work, but picturing it is hilarious. And the fact that Lisa read it just killed me. It just like, fuck. She's like, this is vile. And it is, but it's like so funny. It's funny because we know it's not true.
It is. I literally was thinking when I was watching that, I was putting on my makeup, listening to that, and I was like, how would I do that? How would I?
You wouldn't. I don't possess the skill, babe. Like
That's what I mean.
am not talented in that way. Like I cannot imagine juggling two things at once in that manner. And it's almost like your
like
lips are
tapping
moving.
the head, rubbing the belly.
That's what I was going to say. Like your lips are moving one way and your arm needs to go up and down. Or maybe left to right. I don't know how everybody yanks it. I don't know.
I saw this one TikTok of this girl going, I want to go to Paris, if you know what I mean. She wants to get Eiffel Towered.
I don't know what that means. Is that when people do the...
It's men standing up and the woman is flat. And so she's mouth and behind at the same time while the guys are high-fiving. So it looks like an Eiffel Tower.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that. I've only heard of, I think it's called the squirrel.
What? What are you talking about? What is a squirrel?
Okay, I could be wrong. Maybe it's one of those squirrels that go like this and they fly. Just pictures in a car. It has a sunroof. The man is laying on top of the car with his wiener hanging down the sunroof, and the woman is doing her thing from inside the car. I bet you I have this all wrong. I bet you it's not even called a squirrel.
Jamie, that is some fucked up shit. Where did you learn that?
On Jeff Lewis Live. Where else?
That tracks.
Yeah.
Oh I saw that video and the girl's like, I want to go to Paris, wink, if you know what I mean. And I literally thought, girl, I cannot focus on two things at once.
No,
I got to focus on one thing at a time. That doesn't work for me.
Same. Like it's too much. Like I can barely do my eyeliner and talk on the phone with a friend. Like,
I know.
That's actually a lot. That's a lot to ask.
The squirrel. I'm going to look this up.
Please look it up. And
it's going to be on Pornhub, and I'm going to send you the link.
Send me the link, babe. No, my husband will get so excited. I'm telling you, if I told that man I wanted to try some stupid ass shit, he would be down. He's game. He does not care. He would just be excited that I presented the offer. Oh my God, maybe we should ask Lisa Barlow and John Barlow, how do you do it?
Your neighbors are gonna see you circling the neighborhood like, what the fuck is he doing on the roof of our car? You're going to be on the news. The woman was driving in circles and her husband was at the roof of the car. Oh my God, please do it and report back. Please, please.
To picture
Science.
This. You have to picture this, Katie. I have one of those big sunroofs that's like glass all on top. Imagine Steve's body.
His balls are squished on the glass.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you have to do it now for research. BMWs want to know how it works.
If I must, but I need people to pay for this. This is a membership thing. I am not driving around my HOA for free, bitch. No. With Steve
Bravo's
naked
most
on top
wanted
of my car.
fans. We're going to make a new site like OnlyFans. It's going to be fine.
Oh my God. My husband's
so
going to have a
funny.
new career. This is amazing.
Oh, okay.
The one thing I will say is that if everybody just had a little dose of Countess Luann's audacity, we would all be better off for it. Don't you think?
I've always said,
just
literally
announce.
from day one of Housewives, can you inject me in my arm with Luann's delusion? And I mean that in a loving way. I don't mean
Beautiful
that in a
way.
Right. If you could inject me, I would have been a top fucking tier housewife.
You would have. The
delusion.
It's the delusion, the audacity.
I love it.
She loves herself, and I love her for that. She's just like, oh my God, look at these wings. Like she's just having the best time. She's like, everybody's going to be so excited. They're all wondering why I was with Kyle before the party started.
Well, she's like, voice texting, remember?
Weren't.
She's like, send me the video of me flying and performing. Oh, look, here it is. You want to watch
Here it is. And Vicki's like, now. Oh my God. And then Luann, this is what I was going to say earlier, is Luann is a much better person than me because she still decided to invite Vicki Karen Gunvalson back to her room for a drink. And Vicki goes, no. She goes, in fact, everybody should go to their rooms and be quiet for a little bit. You guys are all exhausting me. No, bitch, that's your lack of hormones. That's why you're exhausted.
I really want to know, truly, because Andy inviting Vicki back on stage at BravoCon was a thing. You know, the crowd was roaring. Every housewife stood up and cheered.
I guess they have to.
But I'm wondering if the executives, and I'm thinking of two in particular, I can picture their face, if they're sitting there like, this was such a good idea. We are so glad we did this.
We are so back. No, you're not.
I think anyone could have predicted this. And Matt always says, when we're somewhere and Bannon's like, I don't want to go, I'm having so much fun. He's always like, you know what? Let's leave on a high note. Let's leave making you want more. Even golf courses, he's like, make the player want to come back, make them want more. Maybe that's how Vicki should have been. She was moralized, or whatever it's called. She was put on a pedestal. She was an iconic housewife. She maybe should have ended it there.
I think it's a great point, but her ego would never allow it. Her ego, and this is where she thinks she's so smart because she sells insurance. Okay, and Insurance Hall of Fame. She thinks she's so smart, but it's like a smart person would know when to cut it. They would know that you don't have the energy, you don't have the hormone levels to sustain and be an iconic housewife anymore. You don't have it anymore. But her ego is like, no, but I need to be on that show to show these other women that I'm still wanted. Yeah. And that's going to be her downfall. Tell me one person that you've seen in the comments, one person that says that her return is iconic. They're saying the opposite. Everybody is like, why is this woman back on our screens and double time? Why are we watching her on Girls Trip? Why are we watching her on OC? It's a double dose of something we never wanted. We never asked for this.
True.
And she has jumped the shark. This franchise, OC, has jumped the shark.
And another week of Christian Grey Snow saying nothing.
Oh,
I keep
my
checking.
Gosh.
I want to know. Say something.
You have
an opinion on everything else. I want to hear your opinion on this.
I just don't think he's going to do it, but report back if he does, because that would be interesting. But
that says everything. That says everything.
I agree. Him saying nothing says everything.
Yeah,
that's a good point. I love when they flash back to all the housewives singing, because Portia's like, if there's one thing about a housewife, she is going to sing and she's going to be confident in her singing. And then it shows all like the songs and stuff. My favorite was Danielle Staub when she went lesbian.
Oh my God.
She went on that Watch What Happens Live. She said, so close to you, so close to you.
Andy's laughing.
Close to you.
You can see Andy laughing. He's like, yeah, get it, girl. Yeah.
He knew he had it. He knew he had a moment that will live in infamy. It just truly is a level of cringe that we've not seen since those Camille Grammer and Kelsey Grammer scenes on Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, good.
Here's something I clocked, and I need your opinion on this. Did you also notice it? When Mo and Luann hugged, well, hello, Mo, he put his hand on her hip in a way that it's weird to me. When a man hugs a woman that way, it was very, maybe I'm being dramatic. It was reading sensual.
Oh,
and it was reading I just can't picture my husband. And I know that him and Kyle are separated, but still, like, just any man that's not your man coming up and being like, oh, and he like placed it like this is Luann, and he hugged her and he put it way down low and he put his hands on her hip. And I was like, unnecessary. But maybe it's just because I'm kind of a Mo hater these days.
Yeah, I did not clock that. No, but I was listening and putting on my makeup at the same time. So that's probably why.
That happens. And I tend to do that too. And sometimes I'm watching on my phone, so I can't even like really see what's going on because I'm so last minute to these episodes as I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, it was a little odd, I will say.
Yeah.
Backing up a little bit, when Vicki pulls Luann aside, I was so annoyed because, okay, first off, when you look at Luann and say, I feel like you don't like me, I don't. I don't. And next, what's your next issue? Like, okay, solve that. But that's what I would have said. But then when Vicki used the excuse, I have a lot on my plate, Luann. I have a lot on my plate. Bitch, we all do. We have a lot on our plates. The insurance policies that you write every day really doesn't even register on the Richter scale of having a lot on your plate versus people starving, people losing their homes. You know what I mean? Like get over yourself.
Gary, Indiana, just getting power after 2 weeks of a 77% Black community.
Right.
ICE taking people off of the streets, including a 1-year-old that had to testify for themselves in court this week. Like, that's not a lot, Vicki, honestly.
Exactly.
And my thought when I was watching that was, oh God, first world problems, that's so hard. Maybe you shouldn't have agreed to do 2 shows.
Agree.
So if you have that much going on, then don't agree to do 2 shows simultaneously.
Do us a favor. Sit these seasons out, babe.
Yeah.
We would have loved you for it. Oh God, and I'm so sick of Vicki saying this. I'm so sick of her saying this when she looks at people and says, I just want everybody to be kind and sweet and kind. Bitch, you're not kind. You're the same woman who mom shamed the shit out of Carmela for her parenting choices, which weren't even really all that bad. Like, there's nothing wrong that I can see so far with the way that she's parenting her kids. Yet you annihilated her. You parent shamed her. You mom shamed her. You're not kind and sweet, Vicki.
Cruella DeVille. You can't get her name right. You're not nice and kind and sweet. You only want people to be that to you, but you're allowed to say whatever you want to say. Exactly.
I'm so sick of the hypocrisy with her. Vicki is, I said this before we turned on the mics. This is not me coming for a woman's looks. I truly cannot even stand to look at her face anymore. That's where I'm at with Vicki. And really what it has to do with is her insides. It's who she is at her core that agitates my soul. And it like rages against everything that I expect from a decent human being. Like I just, she makes me talk about gag reflex. Like she brings out my gag reflex. I can
but that happens
barely
a lot.
stand her.
If you don't like someone, you don't like how they look because the sight of them and knowing what kind of person they are repulses you. That's how I feel about Emily. She can lose all the weight. She can have all the hair extensions. She can get 3 facelifts like she has. Like it doesn't matter. I can say that she's done a great job taking care of her body. Her body looks fantastic, but she will never be an attractive person in my eyes because her insides are rotten.
No, they're rotten from the inside out, and that bleeds out into who you are. And I will just say, speaking of Emily, that look she always has on her face is just one of misery. It's
eat shit and die look.
Oh my God. What did you say?
Eat shit and die look. That's what she looks like.
That's exactly, oh my God, you and I are sharing a brain. I made a video a year or 2 ago and it went viral. And I just was like, Emily always has that look on her face like she smelled a pile of dog shit.
Yeah.
She's always like, like, ugh. She's just so miserable. She's so miserable.
Very.
Oh my God. And then the women, Gizelle and Porsha, brought the levity at the end. They were laughing so hard because they're like, why did Lisa Barlow say happy anniversary to Mo?
And then Vicki was like, we all cried about it together. We had a good cry earlier. What the fuck?
Shut up. Shut up. Who let these women out?
Wait, but real talk. Does Lisa know what's going on with Kyle and Mauricio?
She has to, because she was talking about iconic moments in the other franchises. Yes, I that's a good point, and maybe I'm wrong, but I gotta believe that she knows. Like, it's been all over the press. Like, this is big news in Housewives world.
True.
And so, but that's a good point. But you know what? We've all been there, though, I have to say, and just said stupid shit for something to say, and then you kick yourself when you get in the car home, and you're like, why the fuck did I just say that? I am such a dumbass. I've been there.
I have too. I'm such an oversharer, so I have had that happen to me.
Yeah, I think I have had that happen to me as well, and I cringe. I'm like, oh my God. And then you want to text the person to be like, make it better, but then it's just going to make it worse. You don't want to call attention to it.
Right.
Then let's see. Gizelle and Porsha, consensus. Vicki's a wet blanket. Yes, that tracks. And so next, basically the ladies are heading to Atlanta and I'm excited.
Yes.
I mean, we're both excited, right? I mean, first off, Porsha is going to host it. And I've got to believe this is going to be the most fun episode. I have big hopes for it. High expectations. Obviously, Nene is going to make her appearance. Although I was disappointed because people have been reporting that they kind of breadcrumbed her and they didn't really make her a big feature on the episode, which I don't like, but maybe there's reasons for that. But we're going to see Nene and what was her face? I can't remember. She's one of the original Atlanta Housewives. They kind of get into it. Lisa Wu, yes.
We're friends on Facebook from like 15 years ago.
No.
Me and Lisa Wu. I know because I remember seeing her in Atlanta somewhere. She was like modeling or something and I friend requested
she's beautiful.
her. And then she got on the show because she's half Asian or she's part Asian. Okay, I really hope, because I saw where they are. They're like hosting this event with a stage and stuff. I hope they're at 2 different places, okay? They're iconic in Atlanta. One is called Johnny's Hideaway. It's like this piano bar, dirty, musty place in Buckhead. You can get a $3 martini, and it's mostly cougars with young men. It's hilarious. They play like 90s and 2000s music on the dance floor. It's so much fun. Yeah. When Matt and I were dating, I took him there. And the other place is, have you ever heard of Magic City?
No.
It is a very, very famous black strip club. And it's incredible. And I wore a hoodie that said Magic City on it on an airplane once with Matt, and everyone pointed and they were like, I've been there. And I'm like, I bet you have. But I hope they're at one of those 2 places.
Well, when you take me to Atlanta and show me around, we're going to Magic City.
It is like, you look up and there's like bars and there's women doing tricks and you're like, you're incredible. How do you do that? It's amazing.
God, I'm always so
you will
impressed.
die. You will die. You will die.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
I'm hoping.
Okay, well, I hope your prediction comes true. I'm excited about the next episode. And I will just put a period on this and say that this show is giving. I'm laughing. I'm entertained. I love seeing the flashbacks. I love the women out of their element and behaving differently than they normally do with their own franchise. And I just find it all like so entertaining.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
All right, BMWs, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Katie and I have brought the show to YouTube after popular demand. Truly, like we were getting messages every day, like, when are you going to do video?
Yes.
We're like, okay, fine. And we're loving it. We're putting out multiple episodes every week. We're at Bravo's Most Wanted on YouTube. And of course, per usual, Katie and my spicy hot takes have landed us on the Bravo cell block once again, but you can put money on our books by leaving Bravo's Most Wanted a 5-star rating and review in Apple Podcasts.
And if you have a question for us, a comment, you want to share a spicy hot take with us, you can at speakpipe.com/Bravo. That's SPEAKPIPE.com/Bravo. And we're going to have an episode coming up here soon of us reading and commenting on some of the messages we've gotten. We're really thankful for it. So
yes, thank you guys. I got to get out of here, Katie, because I'm going to go talk to Steve about this squirrel situation. Goodbye.
Bye.